that first corner is the most pressure you're going to feel across this whole race. Getting it off the line is one of the toughest things you can do as you get 5 lights up. And the Bathurst Enduro is underway for Split 2 with a great start from the front runners and the TMX boys as well inside of the top 10 as they run round turn number 1. You can see Lawrence has got a good start away. They've kept themselves nice, clean and consistent, Sinka. For the final race of the season, it's a scramble towards turn 1 for the front runners and the whole field in behind. Another old lead from through 1 already. Davison and Sinisa wanting to try and keep right on the tail of Doug Allen. And the rolling was finally at the front already as well. Phase there, Katakazina.
Yes, he did.
Labouring still going at each other here. 3 minutes down, we've got 17 minutes to go. They're going to go round a lot of times. It's 1 minute 21 lap times here. They're not going to stop. Shane Ratcliffe fighting out as well. Ray Oliver's got Bradley Wall alongside. Looks like Daniel Harding has had some form of incident. We'll pick up on that one in a minute. But Oliver on the inside, got to come back behind him.
Further back as we're underway, James Scott will lead them up the hill, up towards turn 1. Can they keep it clean? There's already contact with Dolphin and Stone Street on the straight as they run round turn 2. Dodge and Warboy being cautious off the exit of turn 1. What a run off the line, but an atrocity has happened to Troy Stone Street off the start. There's no other way to say Sinka. I think it was Tim Alford or Will Brown and just absolutely Superman punched him straight into the wall on the left hand.
Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sunday night's GT3s. We are here for the Warren Brown GT3 SRW Challenge. We're at the penultimate round, ladies and gents. We have had 7 amazing rounds, and this is round 8 for the Miami International Quad. Even they're trying to make it sound a little bit European, even though it is, probably Miami is majority European anyway. But it's a very nice weather out there tonight, and it's going to be an absolute cracker for the race. Have a look where we are at a 30-30 for tonight, and next round is Spa-Francorchamps. So it's going to be an absolute cracker of an endurance run, a traditional endurance track with everyone's favourite corners, straights, and the amazing Eau Rouge. But let's have a look to see where all the names are falling in line on this amazing ladder. As we come to the penultimate round, critical points are here for all the drivers from top to bottom, Pro, Am and Am. Adam Hughes is leading them out at the moment by 17 points. Is it? No, it's not 17 points. It's 67 points, I think it is. It's a bit small for my little eyes, but Matty Keane is behind him from SLM Motorsports, and Brad Coates from OTX Revolution Iracing is not far behind. So there's a bit of a battle still got to go there. Anything can happen in the top 3. Maybe even Johnny Gallen could surprise us and get himself all the way up there as well. Johnny Gallen from Civic Esports Racing is in 4th place. James Solani from the SLM Sports team is in 5th. Greggy Cook, Project 36, is in the 6th spot. Blake Urquhart from Pacific Esports Racing is in the 7th. Douglas Gowans from the SLM Motorsports team is in 8th. Greggy Barber from OPR Gamma Flare Sim Racing in 9th. And Will Morgan from Pacific Esports Racing in 10th. Then for the rest of the pros, we have got Timothy Miles in 11th, Ryan Mueller in 12th, Chad Lewis in 13th, Liam Jensen 14th, Cruz McPhee in 15th, Brandon Levin 16th. Then we've got Danny Bartu 17th, Ray Oliver 18th, Jacob Trainer in 19th, and Jax Nova in 28th. Let's have a look at the Pro-Ams and how they're standing. Thomas Sunny Cena from the SLM Motorsports team is leading by 2 points from Callum Hodgkinson. So 2 rounds to go with some mega points on for grabs. Then we've got Nicholas Martin from Get a Grip on the exactly the same points. So the top 3 are there by 2. We've got 51 points down. A bit further is Jack Swampole from the SLM Motorsports team. Then followed by Peter Pat from Civic E Racing, Trev Mortimer from Rogue Racing, Thomas Cooley from Koala Cartel, Andrew Proctor from the SLM Academy, Christopher Tomlin from LCR Esports, and Mitchie Noble from Sim Racing Brotherhood, followed by Kurt Nominson, Brent Wassel, Joel Naughty, and Liam Amos. In the AMs, let's see how close it is with this title fight. We have got ourselves down to about 91.93 points a difference. Hamish Curtis from Get a Grip has got himself a very good lead coming to 2 rounds to go. Leon Hetherington from Pacific Esports Racing is in 2nd place. Adam Mueller from Pacific Esports Racing in 3rd. And then followed by Andrew Martin, Get a Grip, Ash Glover, Rogue Racing, Dean Sinkovich from Team SRW Motorsports, Stevie Daniels Jr. from LCR Esports, Jacob Trainer from Sim Racing Brotherhood, Eamon Johnson from EJ Sim Racing, and Wayne Edwards from Web Racing locks out the top 10. Cooper Cottrell from ATEX Revolutionary Racing is in 11th. Kev Wakefield LCR in 12th, and Greggy Johnson in 13th. The boys are downstairs already smashing out some amazing times, and Douglas Gowans has got himself at the top of the grid with a 156.27. Ladies and gents, pushing the buttons and joining me tonight, as per usual, Mr. Dean Biggles Hopton. How you doing, buddy?
Good evening. Good, thank you. Welcome to Miami. The penultimate race of the season, as you mentioned. So drivers are out there on their qualifying laps with about 5 minutes to go with Dougie on top there. Matt Keane shoots himself up in the P2 with Barbsy in the P3. How's Dion Hetherington at the moment, my friend? AM class driver. He's currently up in a P4 at the moment, but beating Brendan Levin there, who's the leader of the Pro AMs. And then you've got Adam Mueller in the other AM position in P6. So interesting to see some times to come. So,
yeah, Hetherington's been battling it with Brandon Levin I think it might be in the Super Formula Lights, if I'm not wrong. I think he's there and thereabouts together there as well. So not too far apart on pace. So it'll be interesting to see them two battling it around as usual. Adam Mueller in 6th place. He's jumped up in pace over the last few weeks dramatically, man. He's doing some amazing times in other series as well, and I'm noticing him coming up
to the top.
up the ladder. Oh, 11. Way to go, baby. Way to go. He probably doesn't even have a new setup now either. I'm going to have to hook him up for the last round as Team SRW. I've got him the new livery at least, so he's not driving around the Vodafone livery. Won't get myself in trouble that way.
What about Tommy Cena? He didn't improve too much on that last couple of corners. We got Ray Oliver out there. Dougie Gowans didn't look like he did improve. Dougie does go into the 56.25, just 1/1000th of a second off the whole time that Levin just did.
Ooh, Hetherington's just jumped up to 4th place. He's just done it all green.
Wow.
Ricky Martin's coming up in green. Adam Hughes is coming up there with some purple. So Hughes, he hasn't set up the time just yet. But his teammate Griggy Barber is in 5th place as we go through. That's him right there.
He's got purple sector middle.
To see him out there battling out. He's solo forward out there, I believe, at the moment. No, Brent Wassell's in the Mustang as well. Both cams at the moment. Is he going to come across the line to set a cracking time? Where's he coming out of? He's currently in 10th.
Bobs goes quicker
Has
again.
He improved?
But Husey doesn't. No,
Husey doesn't improve.
Well, I guess in P4, but...
Greg Barber up the top step. So his teammate Barb's in the Porsche with a 155 8.1. Now, this is only going to last another minute and a half, viewers, because we are doing a 30-30 tonight, I believe it is. Correct me if I'm wrong. And it is going to drop the hammer right on the 15-second mark.
30-30.
Yes, 30-30. Yes, my brain is still functioning at its minimalist form. Dougie Gowan's in the pits. He's given up on it. Brandon Levin in the 3rd. Wow, way to go. There's Hughesy. He's got himself in the 4th with that 156.32 in the last lap he did. So he did go up. It just the system took a while to catch us up. Matty Keane in 5th. Dion Hetherington in 6th. Adam Mueller 7th, Nicky Martin 8th, James Solani 9th, and Johnny Gallen in 10th. So we've got ourselves a great little battle at the top pointy end. Ray Oliver is up there in 11th as well. Hamish Curtis 12th. So there's a lot of, as you keep going down this list, there's no slackers there, man. There's all people potential pace out there.
Absolutely, this is it. This is the crunch time. Whatever lap you're on, you got to complete it in time.
Yep,
Adam Hughes going faster again. Sector. Can he dethrone? Barbs is out as well too. Don't get confused too much about those greens and purples. We've seen some drivers out there with absolutely no purples next to their name, and they've come up there, including Greg Barber, got the top of the timesheets over 55. The only man in the 55 club at the moment. Can Hughes respond?
Here it comes. He's coming through the final bits. How's he going? You know he's been at the point end for a while. Is he gone? No, he hasn't. He's got himself to the second, but he's got the front load lockout for OPR just as the hammer falls. Oh, that's a great bit of work out there for the OPR Gamma Flare Sim Racing team, who will lead the front row out tonight for the first 30. This is going to be a cracker. This is going to be perfect for these cars. I reckon his track suits them to a T, and I don't mind it at all based on the racing we've seen there in the last week or two. All right, ladies and gents, there's the OPR team. There's Greg Barber in the Porsche with Adam Hughes in the Mustang from OPR Gamma Flare on the front row. Second row, we've got Dougie Gowans from the SLM Motorsports team beside Brandon Levin from Motorsports. Then in third place, we've got Matt Keefe-Keane from the SLM Motorsports team beside Gene Hetherington from PER. In row 4, we've got Adam Mueller helping his teammate out from PER beside Nicky Martin from Get a Grip. Nick's had a few really good runs in the last few rounds. James Solani from the SLM Motorsports team beside Hamish Curtis from Get a Grip. So boys are doing extremely well out there. Jonathan Gallen, some really good form this season. P11, P12 for row 6 beside Ray Oliver from the SLM Motorsports team. Row 7, Brad Coates from the Oh, I keep forgetting his bloody name of his team, Revolution Iracing. Sorry, Brad. And Thomas Anisina from the SLM Motorsports team. In row 8, we have got Ashley Glover beside Callum Hodgkinson, OPR. Followed by Brent Wassell, who has just transferred across the SLM Academy. You heard it here tonight first by Eamon Am Johnson in the row beside him. In row 10, we've got Andrew Proctor from the SLM Academy beside Dean Sinka from Team SRW Motorsports, the only Honda Acura out on track. Greggy Johnson brings up the back of the field in row 11 from Team Greg Racing beside Andrew Martin from Get a Grip on row 11. Then we've got downstairs Mark Cochran as the race director and Stephanie Piccoli, race steward, doing the job tonight and looking after us as usual on a Sunday night. Ladies and gents, this is the penultimate round as you see these lads all get ready for a spectacular run on a beautiful sunny day at the Miami International Autodrome.
Remember, it's 2 races of 20 minutes here this evening, so if you get it all wrong in the first race, you have a second chance for a second chance again tonight, and a penultimate round that could very much come into play. And on top of it, if you're doing a great average and get yourself a podium position in both races, that's going to be, I think, a good, solid result you're going to have here tonight.
100%. It's going to be very interesting to see how these guys go off treating it as 230s. Were they going to go cojones to the wall, or are they going to be a little bit more reserved in these GT3s, or they behave like an 86 driver and just hang it out there? Not too far off now.
Yeah, we actually had some time tonight, didn't we?
We did. And yeah, the amazing thing is I found the exciting button on SDK.
Oh, excellent.
As you can see, the lights are about to go, ladies and gents. We're going to see 3 reds, and then we're going to start the safety car. So I'm not going to get too excited because it is a rolling start, as it traditionally is for the GT3s.
Oh, you did get me all excited. I thought we were going to be a standing start. All right, so cheat codes applied then. What's this cheat stuff?
Oh, look at him go. I actually thought that Adam Hughes was going to run into his mate then as Barb's beside him on the track, but let's see how they go. I've got the second camera in 10th place on Hamish Curtis coming through, so we'll see the mid-pack as well as the front pack coming through, ladies and gents. But get ready for some action. We're going to have some fun tonight, the penultimate round, and keep your ears peeled for season 2 and some racing between the 2 seasons as well to keep the GT3 fun going on a Sunday night. And Mr. Dean Biggles has agreed to continue to do the season for season 2. He'll probably change his mind after the show.
I probably will,
Because he's got a very big night tonight. He's going to be doing a full 8-hour race out of the US. So if you've got nothing else to do, join him and keep him company.
And they're multi-class as well too. They're going to be the GTPs, the LMP2s, and the GT3s. So it'll be interesting. For 8 hours at Daytona. It'll be a full night, 24-hour night schedule thing within 8 hours. I don't want to talk about it because I'll be talking about Daytona all tomorrow, early morning. For tonight, let's talk about Miami.
Yeah, Miami, baby. Laura's out there, Mr. Ice Pick, Peter Pav's out there, everyone's saying hello. Laura reckons they're going to have 3 safety cars for the start of this one, but we'll see how we do. Fingers crossed it's not, because they're all coming up to it now. Getting ready to rock and roll all night long, like
the Hard Rock Cafe.
Yeah. There it is down the bottom. You can see them all going straight away. Johnny Gallen, Hamish Curtis in the mid-packs coming through as well. Safety car's about to pull away now. And then before we know it, we will have hell let loose at Miami. There's a pit exit just after this corner. These S's, I should say. Come on, get off the track. I do love your BMWs, but you know what?
It's not Stephanie that's piloting that, by the way, too. That's an Iracing. But if there's a manual safety car that comes out, it will be piloted by Stephanie.
Look how slow it's taking them around this back end.
Well, they're not going to get full temperature.
We're only just here.
Yeah, this is the long back stretch. You're going to see some overtaking. The hairpin.
100%. For those of you who do love F1, we're at Monaco next weekend, I believe. That should be good. I always love it.
You really think it's going to be a good race? I don't think so.
No, man, qualifying is like a race. It's
qualifying, yeah. You watch the qualifying. That's the fun part of Monaco because that's what's the most important.
Yeah.
Then it's just
some of those cars.
Watch everybody just follow each other until the pit stops. Wake up when there's pit stops and then go back to sleep for the end of the race.
Yeah, all right. Everyone's just about stopped doing their weaving now, so they're all getting ready, getting nice and close. They're bunching up. As you can see, 20-plus cars on the track there. Ladies and gents, we are going to have a safety car pull in, and Sunday night action's going to start very, very shortly. As you can hear the engines revving up a little bit and getting a bit more excited. We're waiting for the front two to come off.
Green flag, green flag.
Racing, green. We're already going 3 wide. We're already coming beside each other, coming into this corner.
Oh,
Gowans has got it. Oh, no.
Stuggy.
Gowans and... he's calling that in. Gowans and Hughes have made contact coming through. We'll see who came across that one, because there was 3 wide coming into that corner. But Levin dropped back as well. But look at it, he got passed by Nicky Martin and Matty Keane. Took advantage of that. Oh no! Hamish Curtis has gone into the water, or the fake water. And lucky that car has got doesn't need a snorkel. But he is making his way through now. But Greggy Barger, Matty Keane, Adam Hughes, Nicky Martin, Brandon Levin, the top 5s at the moment. We're getting a few calls here. 026, that's Hamish Curtis just calling that one in. But Matty Keane's got his nose ahead of Adam Hughes. He's in the AMG. And Hughes is powering down beside him, side by side, as they're coming to the back end of the track. Look at them come through. Very respectful, both of them. A lot of space given. Hughes, he takes the outside line and does a beautiful move underneath him. As you can see, straight underneath the back of them is Nicky Martin coming through in 4th place. 4th place then followed James Solani, Brandon Levin, who's dropped a couple of places in this first lap, mate. So this is looking really good. And the cars are looking sensational out there, man. It really makes them pop.
Yeah, some big guns out there. You got, as you saw, Dougie Downs had a crash there and Hamish Curtis. We'll see, have a quick look at that one to see what happened to Dougie. I just saw it. It was before the corner, I believe. You're going to see there's going to be a slight move across contact there. It's tagged on the rear.
So was it
off.
Dougie or was it Hughesy?
It's Dougie.
Oh, so Dougie moved across Hughesy?
Yeah. And then we have this with Hamish Curtis as well. So that's 3 into 1. Almost
it's contact there. Ray Oliver on the back of one of those cars. Now, I couldn't tell if Ray come across or the other car come across him, but Hamish Curtis was the innocent bystander that copped it through. Bottom screen, we've got Thomas Sonny Cena being chased down by his newly promoted teammate Brent Wassel, who's still racing in the Axiom colours. Top of the screen, we've got Greggy Barber, and he's being hunted down by his teammate Adam Hughes, who's got a very, very slow start in the boat-like Mustang, which he still manages to get to the front of this grid and take some very good wins.
Looks like your brother's off somewhere, mate, off into that fake water. Dean Sinkovich, and
he can swim, so he should be all right.
Brandon Levin put some pressure there on James, who's up 4 positions. Brandon Levin, we said for Project 36, is down.
He's struggling to get that car turned.
He's not Project 36. Is he Project 36? I'm confused.
Who's that?
Brandon Levin.
No, that's the new SRW livery I've updated for him.
That's right.
Which he's Valentino Rossi colours of a little bit of blue with the fluoro yellow on the bonnet. It's very similar to his Mustang or Chev that he drives. I think.
So it's the Team SRW.
This is the Team SRW livery, yeah. Dean's got one in the red. So we only have the 2 drivers in this series for tonight, unlike the SLM Academy, whose drivers just seem to be multiplying like bloody twins. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 drivers out there tonight. So just under half the grid, a third of the grid is SLM at the moment. So they're doing some amazing recruitment. And it's usually PER that have got the numbers as well. So PER have got a few out there too. They've got 2, 3. They've only got 3 out there tonight because they're missing a few with Scops.
Well, Greg Barb has controlled every lap of this race so far. Just set the fastest lap too in the 57.11. He's got a 1.2, just over a second gap there over Hughesy, who's back into where he started this race in the P2. As you said, the OPR Gamma Flare Sim Racing crew are controlling this race 1 and 2. It's only the Matt Keane there from the SLM Motorsport, the one that's trying to keep Hughesy honest in that P3 position. And then they've got a bit of a spread out, just under a second shy down to Brandon Levin. And then you've got Dion Hetherington, who's the leader of the AM, the Pacific Esports team, and his teammate, Adam Mueller, in second place in the AM class.
Tell you what, I've got the I've got the audio of the cars in my ears as well because I love the sound because it gets me all riled up and on the edge of my seat. And the camera was on one of the fences of the cars flying past it. Oh my God, how good these things sound out there on track is sensational. It sort of gave me a bit of a fright, but it was sensational. The roaring of the engines coming past you on this sort of circuit is spectacular.
You want to be getting that new Ferrari electric EV car that they released, $800,000 or something like that.
One that looks like a
normal road car.
Yeah, it looks like a regular road car that looks like it's a Kia or something like that.
It's got super acceleration, as you can imagine electric cars do.
Yeah.
Blistering acceleration. Of course, you got no lag, do you? Combustion engines with electric motors just spin up quickly.
True. It's the problem they've got these days with those engines is that they're just too much torque for the rear ends more than anything. So if that gets some positive grip on some of those tyres that pump out to those things, that would be crazy.
What's happening back here between Johnson and Glover? And it looks like Greg's crashed as well too for the Red Energy TGR here. So he's off the racing line. Should be okay, you would imagine, but...
Yeah, he's just got to get that car rotated around. One thing of these cars, they haven't got a fantastic turning circle. Here he is coming down.
It's just locked up and spun on the exit, I'd say. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just too much force to the rear end, and rear end said, thank you very much.
Yep. Thankfully, he's off the racing line, as you can see, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Yeah, Nicky Martin's hunting at the moment down in the bottom screen. He's got Matty Kern in front of him, Matty Hughes, but he's also got James Sliding behind him, so he's a bit of a sandwich at the moment. Coming through that pack, he is Brandon Levin down.
Oh, make sure you stop. Whoa, here you go there, James. That's
Solani. Oh, that was very, very close, but very, very fair as well. Solani's a very respectable driver out there, man. He definitely will pull out if he thinks it's not going to work.
Adam Hughes is starting to chip away that lead with Barb's at the moment. He's got that. Barb's had that lead over a second. He had it up to 1.2. Now that Adam Hughes is starting to put some banker laps in, he's getting it down to about 7/10 now. So it'll be interesting to see if there's going to be any switcheroo between those drivers as it race on the OPR X Gamma Flare Sim Racing team.
Yeah, 100%. The time splits between them. Hughes just set a 155.80. Barb's fastest lap was a 156.82. So literally 2 100s between the two of them on pace. But behind them as well is James Solani with a 156.87. He's the only one in the 56 at the moment. So he is literally a couple of hundredths off them as well. Oh, as Greg Barber just smashed it. Oh, unofficial. Oh no, it's a 157, not a 160. That's all right. I'll shut my mouth.
This is bringing this little battle here between Nick Martin and James Sahani is bringing Brandon Levin into play here now. Brandon Levin, of course, well, James is cleared. He's in a pro class, so that brings the top 4 drivers in class up there. But James now, Nick Martin, he can't afford to let Brandon Levin behind him because they are 1 and 2 in the Pro-Am.
100%. And I'm loving this. I'm loving the fact that the cars closer to each other and open them up again. It's like it just brings the racing and opens up the racing a lot more. Whereas instead of cars just getting away all the time, so the battles are critical to bringing a bigger field across. Oh, as Levin has a look on the inside, not enough to make a shot at it at the moment.
Trying to
But
dummy there, just to try to throw it. Feel the driver's mirrors up there to make them think that you're going to send it down the inside, so they take their eyes off the braking point for a split second and force them to a mistake. That's what you do. It's racing drivers.
Yeah.
Psychological games.
Yeah, true. Lamborghini, Ferrari, AMG right behind us, the three of the major brands out there at the moment. And then you've got the Porsche coming up behind them, so that won't be too long. Dan Hetherington's a few tenths off the back of these boys. So it's going to take a bit of work. He's 2 seconds off them. Take a bit of work to catch him. But with the battle of these guys, it's going to happen. But the battle between Matty Keane and Hughes is pretty much fizzled away. Hughesy is pulled away, and Matty Keane's got 1.7 second gap. So Matty Keane is on his own there in third place at the moment. And these boys here, if they don't fight too hard, they might be able to catch up to him as a pack. And here we go. Have a look under brakes. Look at this move. He got it done. Beautifully done there by Brandon Levin. He is driving, is getting better and better week in, week out at the moment. I've just got to get him some more teammates to help him out on track by the look of it. Come on, Brad.
We're going to crash with Mueller.
Look at that. Oh, it is Adam Mueller. He's gone.
Be careful.
Round.
Don't turn.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that was a poor attempt.
Oh, he just murdered Ashley Glover as well. I was like, what are you doing turning at the moment? There's cars coming around the corner, mate. You can't be.
He definitely wasn't looking at his relatives there, that's for sure. Watch this. This car is disintegrated. So he got a nudge there by one of the esports.
So right there, you stay still, of course, allow those cars through, but it doesn't and says, okay, I'm going to turn around and watch this. Bang, T-bone. And I think he
gets hit over the fence.
He gets
hit that hard and straight into the pits. Oh my goodness! That
race
was
control will not be happy with that one. Here's Glovers. Glovers is doing own thing, driving here, right? And of course, you're going to see a car right there, and he's going to be saying, "Why would you turn right now? You've just destroyed my race."
Yeah, 310's towing now too. That car's gone. Down the bottom, we're having a bit of bargies as well. Have a look at these guys coming through there. It looks like a little bit of contact there. Looks like Callum Hodgkinson is having a bit of a battle there with Johnny Gallen. Brad Coates as they're coming through the bottom of the pack at the moment. A lot of action between guys. A little bit of contact coming through some of the corners. But 310 he is at the toe as well. So unfortunately that car is cooked too. So Ash Glover's run for the first 30 is gone. But have a look at this, ladies and gents. These boys are really going with Johnny Gallen on the inside line. Takes it in underneath Callum Hodgkinson. We know that Gallen's got a bit of pace in these cars. He's been doing extremely well in the GT3s, and they are nose to tail all the way through. We've got a nice little battle pack of 4 cars forming through here. Brent Wassell, Callum Hodgkinson, Johnny Gallen, and Brad Coates. And Thomas Sonny Cena just a little bit up the road there. You can just see him just out of reach, just off the toe. But these pack will catch them very, very quickly.
Yeah, nice mid-pack battle. Throw a blanket over them. Might have to shoot up to the front seam because Hughes has got that down to half a second. And we'll get that down to about 3/10. I'll switch the cameras over to the lead. Just want to keep an eye on this fantastic battle pack that you're seeing currently on your pictures there. We got Coates fan out there too in the chat, so we'll help you point the cameras there at Brad Coates. He's got to hold off this pack here.
He is. He's doing a great job. Coates has been driving very well in this series. He's when the track is suiting the Porsche, he is being up there at the pointy end. A little bit further down, the Porsches aren't as dominant tonight as they are, apart from Griggy Barber at the top. So we've got a Porsche, Ford, Merc, Ferrari, Porsche, Merc, and then there's 3 Porsches in a row. So there is a very full field of Porsches, that's for sure.
Brent Wassell's in that mix on the back there of Callum Hodgkinson. I'm going to switch up to lead there for a second because that pressure's starting to come down. Hughes is right on the back bumper there now, Greg Barbs.
He's doing a very good job at it, that's for sure. I'll take it down to Brent Wassell and the boys down the bottom because they're having a good goal crack. Brent Wassell is right on the back of Hodgkinson now.
Oh, it looks like James gets past. Oh, Keane. These two have been at it.
Teammates. Oh, nice and wide, too wide through. Lots of space given. Keane's not going to get involved in that. But Keeney's dropped down a bit of pace there because that battle pack we were just watching before has caught up to them now. Brandon Levin, Nicky Martin and Dion Hetherington are on the back of them. Is Ray Oliver part of that pack? I don't think he is.
No, he's a little bit further down, P8. He's up 4 positions too, but
Has he got some damage? Because
I think someone might have hit a fence there somewhere along the line, and
it might have. You reckon it might have been?
Might be Keen.
Might have been Keen. Yeah, it's Brandon Levitt's all over it very, very quickly. All of a sudden, Hodgkinson's been dispatched by Brent Wassell. Wassell is going up the road now.
Well, that's Brad
Coates
James up the road. Really going off the track there for a second. He didn't get a slowdown, but
yeah. I've got Brad on the bottom screen at the moment. He's having a battle there with Thomasani Sena and John Gallen. He's got Gallen all the way on the back of him there, fighting it through. Have a look at the pace of Brandon Levin tonight. Great bit of work. He's having a look on the inside, having the outside come in underneath. Is he going to be able to make it stick? He's got the outside line, but Matty Keane under brakes has held the inside line beautifully there. Too wide. Oh, Jay Solani nearly got involved as well. Can get a grip cars behind them as well. He is putting the pressure on Nicky Martin. He can smell the chum in the water and getting very, very close to these cars. Oh, look at that. Under brakes. Well, there's an unfinished livery, Steve, isn't it? Where's the logos in the back? Got to pull my finger out.
wonder if this is going to be the time down the main straight. If he's close enough, not just yet. Bob's going to hold him off for now, so that's a 1 and 2 and teammates. They are the 2 quickest drivers out there. They've just been exchanging fastest laps between them. That gives them that 7-second gap to the battle that you're seeing behind for P3.
Yeah, James Solana is the only other one that's hit the 156s. But these two boys are sitting in the 156s every lap. Great little battles coming through here. Very safe, very fair driving, hey? Nothing too stupid at the moment.
How about
so it's good to see the lad really respect each other out there.
Dion Headington, just the AM leader at the moment. He's got a big gap, actually. Brett Wassell's down there in P13, so he's got a ton of cars between him and his closest. Well, he's leading the M class, and he's right on the back of these guys in the pros and pro M. So showing some serious pace tonight.
So, a little bit of contact there. Oh, he's gone out wide. That's was that Ray Oliver? It was Ray Oliver, just going off a little bit in that little battle we just saw. Wonder what's the track temperature like at the moment, mate? Where are we sitting? The tyres going to be overheating for these boys? It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Yeah, 26 track 10th and 40 degrees ambient. Oh, Solana. No, Dean. Ah, Dean.
That is off the racing line.
Finished, but
should be
that
okay.
livery's finished, but he's cleaned it right up, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to need another paint job, bro. Oh, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Yep. It does like the Honda and Cura. I don't know why. Just because it's slow, he can drive it. But Ryan Mueller, my dad's rejoin was elite. Yeah, it wasn't one of his better moments, mate. But he did. At least he got back to the pits quick. He was launched into
He was launched out of the fence, and they couldn't see the car anymore.
Yeah. 100%. Brett Wassell and Callum Hodgkinson are still going for it down the bottom screen at the moment, so they're having a bit of fun coming through there. And I can just see Dean having a pass there, or it's actually Hamish Curtis trying to pass Dean on the bottom screen at the moment. But the top screen with about 12 minutes to go, ladies and gents. Oh, 0-2-7. Yeah, Adam Mueller, 20 points post-race penalty for his rejoin there. Scary watching from my house and not being behind him, telling him. I'm assuming you were doing scops tonight, mate. How did you go? We'll find out how Mr. Mueller went in scops tonight. You can see the battle's going. If you're out there and you're watching, you want to see someone out there, please let us know. We're always happy to share the love when we can. And please like, subscribe, and hit that notification button.
It's not as chaotic as the Super Formulas, isn't it? Like we got time to look at replays. We barely ever have time to look at the replays in the Super Formulas because there's so much going on.
Those cars just disintegrate so quickly as well.
Callum Hodgkinson goes around.
Hodgkinson goes around, yeah.
So I wonder if there was contact. See the car just going wide, yeah, and on the
rear end. Oh, Oh, he's just
traction
missed
out there.
Look at this battle on the bottom, mate. This is getting really, really hot. Thomas Sunny Cena, Brent Wassell, and John Gallen going too wide. Thomas Sunny Cena on the outside of Brad Coates. Oh, look at this. Oh, great bit of driving through there. Done a great job and made it nice and clean, but it's not over because Gallen has got a sniff here on the back of Coates. He's trying to get the angle through. He's got the pace coming out mid-corners, the difference in the two cars, but it's not quite enough to put an impact out there. No, I had the week off this week for once. Had to prepare myself mentally for Nürburgring on Tuesday. Oh, Nürburgring on Tuesday. That's another story altogether, ladies and gents. Next week in the V8s, we are at the Nürburgring full course layout, so it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, a little bit of contact there. Gallen has knobbed him a little bit so that he could...
Oh, he didn't turn him, so I'd say it's just racing.
Yeah,
that's racing, yeah.
Just enough to... Oh, have a look at Brent Wassell's pace coming through there. That Mustang is pretty fast out of that corner too. Look how much overlap he got on him then. Not enough for impact. What I was going to say was, yes, we are at the Nürburgring combined on Tuesday night for the V8 Supercar Series. So that's going to be crazy. It's going to be the first time I've done a live broadcast for the combined track. We've been to Nürburgring before, so it's going to be very, very interesting. And if you're not aware, the week after that is round 7. And round 7, we will be doing our Tuesday night V8 Supercars will be our 800th broadcast.
Wow, that's right. You're mentioning that. So fantastic.
So that's going to be a cracker of a night. So make sure you stick around. We'll hopefully do something special for that night.
Ooh, getting down to 10 minutes of this race, I don't presume. Well, that was really just chuck it in the corner there from Greg. I presume these drivers aren't going to have to go on the pit lane, are they? So they can do the full 30, I think, on tank.
Yeah, they'll be able to do the full 30. Yeah. It would be,
This is close
tires
now.
will be fine, fuel will be fine.
He's close enough probably to do a little late send here, but he's got time on his side. I mean, he's got 9 minutes to go on this race. I don't think you need to risk it for the biscuit too much. Plus, remember, you're going to lose that slipstream as well, too, when you become the leader. That'll also give Barbs a chance to come back and draw an overtake. If I was Husey and you want to take this race win, I would do it on the last lap or 1 or 2 laps if you want to take the race win. But he's got to stick with him at the moment. Got to stick about 3 tenths behind him, and the options will be open for Husey.
Free champagne for everyone who enters the 800th race. Look, we'll try to work something out at the moment. As you can imagine, my main concern is getting all the trophies out before I start dishing extra things out. And I am working very hard on that at the moment, trying to get them all completed to get them out. So I've got a couple of seasons done. I've got a couple more seasons to finish. So, yes, the next 10 days is going to be super, super busy.
Completely different racing line these twos are taking as well, too. I'm not sure if Hughes is just chucking it around a little bit different there to try to throw Barbs off. But they are.
Bit of cat and mouse going on here, mate. Bit of cat and mouse.
Well, remember, too, it's also a Porsche and a Ford, so they are different machines. They will drive differently.
Definitely different characteristics in and out of the corner. Apex speeds, mid-corner speeds as well. Also style of driving.
You're not going to go around the outside there, mate, but he's showing his cards here at the moment with Barbs. This would be great. I think that I do hope the OPR it's race on between them. Unless, of course, they're going to be looking at points in the championship as to, maximising your teammate to try to get the championship points as much as possible. But
yeah, well, they're both still in the... Greg's about 6 or 7 places down. But bottom screens, action just keeps going. We've got some great bit of fighting there within John Gallen and the boys around him are having a great fight. Brad Coates and Brent Wassell. And then the other fight that we keep switching to as well is Brandon Levin and Nicky Martin and Matty Keane. They're having a great little bit of fun as well.
Yep. So they're calling you out.
Wassell, a little bit sideways.
They're calling you out to jump in and drive for Nuremberg.
Mate,
Steve?
I literally haven't been in the car now for before Christmas, so I haven't been in the car for a while. I went and had a look at the theatre room where my rig is, and the cat's bed is on top of my chair. So thank God the cats aren't allowed in there. Prepare the Nürburgring, lol. There is no preparing for Nürburgring. Hopefully the knee's better by then. Oh yeah, make sure you strap it up, mate. eliminate the mobility of the knees, just so you go and lift the leg up and down for the brakes. But these two boys have got another 6 minutes left on their little. I'm not sure that I was going to say battle, but they're not really battling it. I'd say Barb's is just playing with him at the moment and trying to keep him busy. But the rest of the grid is still fighting for some critical spots. We've got Johnny Gallen on the bottom screen with Brent Wassell and Brad Coates at the moment going through their thing. Thomas Sonny Senior's pulled away from that pack a little bit. And then there's still a bit of a fight there with Brandon Levin and Nicky Martin. Nicky Martin's just dropped off a little bit on him at the moment. I think we'll find when we hit the feature race, it's going to get very, very tasty.
Is it a reverse grid? I didn't notice that in the...
It'll be a reverse top 10.
Reverse top 10, okay.
Yeah. Peter Pav's got all 110 kilograms of brake pressure, and that'll just be one leg here, Pete.
Like you know, a Formula One brake pedal. The amount of training they need to do to push that. Most people can't push the Formula One pedal.
What are they? I think they're at 240 kilos or something like that, are they?
It's something insane, yeah.
Yeah.
Drivers that come back to Formula 2 and the other lower categories have to really practice that because they can barely push a certain percentage of it, and they're going to train up heavily to be able to handle that in the Formula 1.
Yeah. Here we are, ladies and gents. The Blackout OPR Gamma Flare Sim Racing team is leading it out there on the front row, and they've made the race their own tonight. They're a full 9 seconds ahead in first and second. And James Solani and Matty Keane are the next two coming across the line, and they are starting to get a bit close to each other. Matty Keane is catching up a little bit to his teammate Solani, but he's bringing with him Brandon Levin, Nicky Martin, and Leon Hetherington. So he's bringing them up the field to him to have a bit of fun as they come to the last few laps with a lap time of 1:57, just under 2 minutes. And we've got 4 minutes on the grid. We should get one more lap, and then the next one should trigger the white flag, I'd suggest. And then we'll be there for the final lap. And maybe then Mr. Andy Adam Hughes will have a look at it and go for it. Johnny Gallen, you can see that yellow dot just there, the yellow square. That means Johnny Gallen's got himself a slowdown.
Overcast has kicked in here too in Miami, and trust me, I've lived in Miami before. When you get those thunderstorms that come in late in the afternoon, it just buckets down. Usually around 3 o'clock local time in the afternoon, you'll have a cracking of a thunderstorm, and then it'll clear up at night. That's just as you live in close down there. I mean, same thing in all Latin America and stuff like that around that rainy season time. Any last chance at all there for Hughesy to do anything about Barbsy?
He's backed it off a little bit. I think he's let him go. I think he's sitting around saying, okay, Barbs, you can have this one, but I'm going to take the next one. Don't forget, there's going to be a reverse top 10. And it'd be interesting to see if the weather does go to rain mode. Do we have a flag out there? Is Barney out there? I did not see it. I did not see it. No, it should be probably the next one. We'll get the white flag coming through. Dean's having a battle down the bottom with Hamish Curtis, and just missed his rear end there with the two different racing lines they're taking at the moment, but he's sticking nice and close to him. So a great little battle between them. Johnny Gallen before had to slow down, but he is having, oh, look at that. Thomas Sonny Senior on the inside of Gallen. He's made the pass work, but Gallen's got the toe coming down the straight. Is he going to put the brakes on and get it back under brakes? Not quite. Thomas Sonny Senior has held the AMG up front of him and going for it. Brad Coates has pulled away in front of these boys, and you can just see Brent Wassell tagging on the back of them.
Oh, that's wide
Gallen
too.
Yep.
From Gallen, I think. Almost hit the fence there, but there's a lot of flashing lights too for a second as well too from Thomas. So I'm not sure if he was upset about something that
not
might
sure what happened
missed.
to Hamish Curtis.
Oh, we have Hughesy up on the inside there, Barbs.
Oh, on the inside.
That looked like it's all...
Barbs giving that to him, or
I think
he
gave
just,
it to him.
Outbroke himself just then.
It's a tough one, mate. It looked like an easy pass there, but
yeah, I tell you what, he's only human. Reminds me of the Killers song, which I saw the Killers do the opening for the Champions League last night when my boys lost in penalties. So I haven't really had much sleep last night, but the Killers were sensational for pre-game. Maybe we can have a chat to them about doing our 800 show.
Yeah, there you go. Give them a call.
Yeah. Hamish Curtis must have had an incident with Dean. He's dropped off 10 seconds off the back of them. I don't know if Dean tagged him or not, but we'll leave it at that for now.
He's just got. I mean, what's happening with Barbs? It's just
it's like he's let off the leash, mate.
Yeah.
It's just like he's been playing with him this whole
There's
time.
the
There's
white
the white flag.
Final lap. There's race control working. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, race control. Yeah, it's like he just got let off the leash, mate. It's like let the harness go and off he goes. Have a good Sonny Cena on coats at the moment. Oh, under brakes, the front end gets a bit wiggly under pressure there. He's got the momentum coming through, a little bit of an overlap, but not enough to impact him at all. Coates has got it round.
Oh, he's going to the pit
Coates
lane.
down the pit.
Yeah.
Oh, so is Wassel.
Says Wassel.
Oh, maybe they had iRacing point penalties coming through. Let's have a
Right.
look where they've gone. Are they go on the sticks or not? They've just got iRacing drive-throughs? No, they've probably underfilled their cars.
They could be. Is that why
probably
Barbs?
underfilled.
That's probably why Barbs has dropped off the pace as well too.
Oh, maybe he's underfilled his as well.
He might have underfielded it. You're right, because it makes
there you
perfect
go.
sense
So
now.
they're coming through. Well, let's have a look at the other mid-pack battle. Look at Brandon Levin on the bottom screen having a go there at Keefe, at Matty Keane. So he's looking for that last spot as well. The fourth place, Levin's on the outside line trying to get in underneath him as we see the champion, the current series leader, doing his final little bit. Oh, look at that! Oh, no, there's been contact between the three of
Yeah,
them.
it has.
Oh, no. Matty Keane, Brandon Levin, and Thomas Solani. All three of them got contact. Matty Keane got no front end. I'm not sure what happened. We'll have to have a look at it at some point. But, whoa, that was a tough
If
one.
you switch over to our leader there, because we got Hughesy coming across the line, I'll see if I can get that
We
up in
do.
replay before it quickly changes over.
I've got him there. He's got Mr. Hughes coming through there, ladies and gents, as we're getting to the line. Let's have a look here. There's Solani.
James.
But Solani was on his own.
Oh, they just.
Oh, Matty
Yeah.
Keane's hit his own teammate. Oh, and Brandon Levin, to avoid it, has gone out wide as well. So I'm not sure what's happened then. Oh, my goodness. So he's...
So they've come here at a million miles an hour. Maybe because it's James got no fuel. I think he's gone
he's
slow.
broken.
Yeah.
He must have tagged him a little bit as he's broken.
Yeah.
And he's gone straight through and into him. Oh, he didn't expect him to break. Is that a bit of braking in the corner, Mr. Keane? But ladies and gents, here he comes to the top line. You can see him coming through. He takes it first time around. Mr. Adam Hughes brings it home for the top spot for the Heat 1. Greggy Barber out of fuel, but he's crossed the line a few corners later, takes it into second place, and Matty Keane brings it home
Out of
to
fuel as
third.
well.
Nicky Martin fourth. Dion Heveridgen takes the AMs in fifth. Oliver in sixth. Brandon Levin brings it home in seventh, still with Thomas Sonny Cena in eighth, Gallen ninth, and Gowans in 10th. Oh, reverse top 10 is going to be very, very special. I wonder if there was contact there from Levin on the back of Matty Keane, and that's what slingshotted him into his teammates. Car just got unsettled or not, but we'll hear about it from race control hopefully shortly.
I just wonder if James was also going very slowly on the outside of that corner because he was out of gas too, and because they approached him at a crazy different speed. Sorry?
It caught Keane out, and that also then caught out, because it looked like Keane just broke a little bit sudden.
Yeah.
In that line. I was only joking when I meant braking in the braking line. But it looked like he was reacting to something, and then Brandon Levin wasn't, and it all went Kaputski for him. But ladies and gents, Adam Hughes takes it home in the Mustang, doing a fantastic job in showing some amazing pace, and led the last two laps from his teammates, Greggy Barber, OPR Gamma Flare Sim Racing team, in the top two steps. Matty Keane managed to keep it up there as the SLM team principal to the top spot, and did a cracking job keeping them there and getting some critical points for the series. Next across the line, the lead Pro-Am tonight, Nicky Martin come across there and did a cracking job there, and Dion Heverington took out the AMs by about 7 spots. So cracker bit of work there from Mr. Dion Hetherington. He's really settled into this car. Ray Oliver in 6th, Brandon 11th, 7th, Thomas Sanzina in 8th, Johnny Allen in 9th, and Gowans in 10th. And that's reverse top 10 across there as well. Brad Coates brought it home in 11th place. Eamon Johnson in 12th. Andrew Proctor in 13th. Dean Sickledge 14th. Andrew Martin 15th. Then we've got Hodgkinson 16th. Curtis 17th. Solani in 18th after I think we assumed we ran out of fuel. Brent Watzel 19th and Greggy Johnson 20th. So there's a few boys there at the very tip of the fuel rigs going in. Adam Mueller, Ash Glover, and downstairs doing a fantastic job is Miss McCauley and Mr. Cochran. Reverse top 10, buddy. This is going to be very interesting. Very interesting.
Just looking at the weather conditions as well too, because it's still going to be dry. It's 32 track there, 70% humidity, cloudy. You can see it's just starting to come over there, but not sure if that's going to come into play during this race if we do get a downpour. And plus, will it be enough to even warrant going down in the pit road? But it's certainly getting dark, especially when those lights you can see from the screens are more brighter than some of the surface here tonight.
I'm going to have a look to see what the weather report says and see if there is anything on the horizon. Come on, computer. Do what you're told. Oh, hang on. Brandon Levin, points penalty for incident. So Brandon must have tagged the back of Matty Keane.
Right.
It's a tough one too because he would have been reacting to the slowing down. Someone's called that. He needs a penalty. Oh, I think that was Solani.
So Steve is just listening to the race control messages at the moment. We can't hear them. Which I don't know. Maybe we should add it. I don't know. But as long as they
I don't know. Sometimes
there's no cursing.
It's risky, but
yeah.
I'm just. I think Solani said, "Look, I should be penalised as well, driving a damaged car and slowing him down," because I think that's what they reacted to. That's what the incident came
right.
on.
So it wasn't him out of fuel? He had damage, was it?
Yeah, he had a damaged car.
Right.
And Stephanie goes, "Well, I think you've already penalised yourself by driving a damaged car." So it doesn't matter. Forecast is all dry.
Right. So it's just going to be a little overcast and a bit cooler.
Yeah, correct. It looks like that's all it's going to be. But ladies and gents, if you're loving this, and tonight's a lot of fun, these boys are putting on some spectacular driving. We have the top 10, reverse top 10 coming through, so there's going to be a lot of fun as they make their way through. But next fortnight, we'll be at Spa on the 14th of the 6th. So get along and come and watch that. That's going to be spectacular. And Tuesday night, we are at the full combined Nürburgring. The Nordschleife.
Oh, the 160 turner. Whatever it is.
Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah. The full shebang. There'll be no holding back on that one, that's for sure.
That's the one that it's hard to remember every single one of those turns as well, too, isn't it? Like, off the top of your head.
I haven't done it in a long time. I used to love it in the back in my Project Car days. Absolutely love it. I did a lot of laps on that track. And I think I was in the Porsche too. So it was a lot of fun. Not that it was anything like what these cars are. There's completely chalk and cheese. These are the most realistic thing you're going to get in a simulation compared to the real world, depending on how much money you're spending on rigs and stuff like that, I guess. Mm-hmm. But a cracking track, man. A cracking track. It's going to be very, very interesting. So tune in.
Ooh,
but Spa.
Lightning there for a second, but we got...
Yeah.
All right. Here comes our grid for the...
session just turning over here. The Spa is going to be amazing.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, what amazing track for GT3s to go to Spa. It's going to be crazy. So make sure you tune in. Row 1, we've got Douglas Gowans and Johnny Gallen, the two OGs out there going for it big time from SLM and PER. Thomas Sunny Cena is on the second row with Brandon Levin. finding it out in the 2 AMG cars. In the third row, we've got Ray Oliver in the AMG for SLM, and then Dion Henderson for PR in the Porsche. In row 4, we have got Nicky Martin, who's had some great results in the second races in this series, and Matty Keefe-Keen from the SLM Motorsport team on row 4. So 2 great battles coming up for us there. Adam Hughes and Greg Barber take P9 and P10. The 2 OPR boys gonna flare in row 5. And row 6, we have got Brad Coates and Eamon Johnson having a bit of a battle coming through there. It's going to be interesting to see how they get off the start. Andrew Proctor and Dean Thikovich in P13-14 for row 7. Going to be having a bit of fun between 2 very, very similar in speed. Get at grips, Andrew Martin and Callum Hodgkinson's OPR is in row 8. They're going to be battling and very closely paced as well. Hamish Curtis and James Solani in row 9. We come down to the final few as we take it through row 10. Brent Wassell, love the hair. Brent is with Greggy Barber, Greggy Johnson, I should say, in row 10 as we come across the line. Anna Mueller and Ash Glover, both those involved in the hair raising exit stage left of the pits a bit later on. Deputy Coley and Mark Cochran are our race stewards for the night. Downpour, fuel gate, carnage.
Unfortunately, we won't have the rain, but it would be nice. But it's all sunny conditions here at the moment, as you can see. So it's got track temperatures up to 46 degrees and air temperatures at 25.
It's going to be nice and sunny and dry and testing.
So
I'd love to do a Dan Ricciardo right now, arms out wide, and just drop it in. Ladies and gents, we are here for the feature race of the Warren & Brown GT3 SRW Challenge. We're going to be getting ready for some fun as these boys take 30 minutes to bring it home for the penultimate round of the season, round 8. So get ready, get your popcorn. 30 minutes of action coming your way right now. We've got a reverse top 10 with Dougie Gowans and Johnny Gowan leading them out. Both very experienced campaigners out there. Thomas Sunny Cena, Brandon Levin in the second row as the reverse top 10. Ray Oliver, Dion Hetherington in the third row. In the fourth row, we've got Nicky Martin, Matty Keane. And then we've got the 2 OPR Gamma Flare sim racing drivers leading them out for 10th and 9th place. The reverse top 10, these 2 boys are the fast 2 boys on the track. They were the only ones into the 126s on a regular lap pace. So it's going to be interesting how they dice their way through the pack.
Interesting too with Dion Hetherington beating Hamish Curtis as well too in the AM class. Remember, going into this race, there was a gap of close to 100. So he needs to maximise as many points as he possibly can for Dion in the chase there as well. Just also thinking about the Pro-Ams with Tommy Cena as well too. So who won the Pro-Am again in that last race? I'm just trying to think off the top of my head of...
the Pro-Am winner was, I think it was Dion.
No, the Pro-Am, not the Am.
Oh, it was, who we go down? It was Nicky Martin.
Nicky Martin.
Because that's the reverse. So it's Nicky Martin, Brandon Levin, Thomas Sunny Cena. So Nicky Martin's been doing extremely well. Also, while you're out there, what do you think of the sprint rounds and the reverse top 10? Do you like the reverse top 10, or do you just like the sprint rounds like these? 230s are good fun on a beautiful track like this. But what are your thoughts on the reversing of the grid? Get ready.
Makes it interesting to see. Keep an eye out, obviously, for Adam Hughes and Greg Barbs that were 7 or plus or seconds up the road there to finish our first race here this evening. So the second race, same time, 30 minutes. Now, you'd imagine this time as well too, Steve, that they would have added a little bit more fuel into this one, knowing that a lot of them just got a little shy running out of fuel in that last race.
I'd say you're right. Brent Wassell, and who was the other one? And it was Brad Coates that were going through the pit.
We've seen Barbs as well too. Probably had, because he dropped off about 3 seconds away, didn't he, from Hughesy? So assumed he was probably lifting and coasting a lot with that last lap or so.
definitely. Alrighty, here we go. Getting ready. We're coming around. The safety car is there. Gallon's in second place in the Pelican Porsche. Oh, that comes off the tongue very easily. The Pelican Porsche. I haven't raced this track for a long time, so I can't even remember what it's like anymore out there. But it looks like it's a lot of fun. Actually, now that I mentioned, I've got a few tracks I haven't even raced yet that I own due to broadcasting. So
Yeah.
I'm going to have to get
Put
the
it this
rig
way, Steve, I haven't raced any track in my life in Iracing since I've owned it. So there you go. I own all the tracks essentially, but not all the cars. I just need a car
Yeah.
to do. That's at least they don't make me buy every damn car Iracing to broadcast it to.
Yeah, that would be a nightmare. Here we go. Is it coming around to the hairpin? You can just see the top of the screen under the SRW logo all bunching up. They've got the hairpin. There's that little kink just there to the left. And then it's going to kink to the right. And we will be go, go, go. I'm going to take the second camera to Adam Hughes and Greg Barber. You can see them coming through on the bottom screen. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just about to go. We are live and we are green as they've taken off beautifully. Gowans has done a sensational job again, just like he has midweek. But look at this, 3 wide. We've got them coming through. My God, Thomasina, Brandon Levin, Johnny Gallen, also in the mid-pack and the back of the pack coming 3 wide. Keefe and Gallen and the 2 OPR camouflage drivers coming through as well. Ray Oliver has got Nicky Martin coming across him too, doing a cracking job. But look at the gap that Dougie Gowan's got out of that corner straight away. He's got Gallons in front of him, behind him, and then Brandon Levin side by side straight away going through it. You can see Barbs and Barbs is doing a great job putting the pressure on at the moment.
Oh, there's Levin around.
Through. Oh, Gallen has gone round. Has he
couple
been
of drivers
touched
here.
with Gallen and Levin have gone round. Maybe a bit of contact from Levin on the back of him, I'm not sure. We'll have a look. Oh, great little bit of a spin there by Brandon Levin.
That's impressive.
As he flicks that car around. Gallen's got himself a slowdown as well. Well, we'll have to have a look at that at some point. Look at this 3 wide coming through, sandwiched in there. My God, how did Thomasina get through there? Nicky Martin and Ray Oliver has been tagged by Nicky Martin. Oh, no, on the inside line. His bonnet's gone flying off into the pack. He's lost about 5 or 6 spots there. Also, this contact behind him as well as they came through. Have a look at this coming through. He looks like his nose has come back on that car.
Yeah, it does that. It's a cosmetic thing. Yeah, it just comes back. It's an
iRacing thing.
Yep. So we've had incidents of Hamish Curtis, Callan Hodgson, Brett Wassell, John Gallen, Brandon Levin, and Ray Oliver so far. We'll go back and have a look at the replays soon enough when things start to quiet themselves out a little bit.
Yeah, doing a great bit of work. Top screen, you can see Dougie Gowans. Look at that gap he's already got already. He is like 2.69 seconds on Thomasina. That's the battle you can see here, and Gowan's just exiting that image. As you can see straight away, Matty Keane trying to catch up to his teammates in front of him. They want 1, 2, and 3 because that's at the moment SLM in the top 2 spots. So Mr. Keith will be wanting to get in there and getting that 3rd spot to lock it out.
And of course,
in the feature.
They got some quick drivers coming up behind them, a.k.a. Greg Barbs and Adam Hughes, remember? 1 and 2 in the previous race. They're up 4 places each as well, 2, 5th and 6th. So.
And I'll be having to listen to these boys about this battle all week long because I've got 2 race controllers there battling each other there. Matty Keane leading off Greggy Barber through there, and he's going to be putting the pressure on real soon. Have a look at Nicky Martin on Thomasina. He's not giving that space up at all. At all. And look at this backpack is huge. They're all about 5/10 apart. We've got Adam Mueller, Proctor, Johnson, Sinkovich, Martin, Wassell, Johnson, Greg, Glover, and Brandon Levin all chasing each other coming through there on the back of that next pack.
Dougie's gone up the road by 3 seconds now. Now, we didn't get to see Dougie's full pace potential in the previous race because he was involved, remember, in that lap 1 incident. So he went around facing the wrong direction and was completely out of position. Now he's at the lead of this race. He's got a 3 second. Just see him there up the road.
Yeah.
And he's got that
Going
clean
through the
air,
paces at the moment.
and plus he's lost the slipstream from anybody else trying to hunt him down at the moment, as we're seeing Nick Martin and Tommy.
Yeah, well, Nick Martin just passed. He's been sticking it in front of Matty Keane at the moment, and he's having a look at the moment. He's got caught out wide. Mr. Keane has got up beside him at the moment. He's putting the pressure on big time. Is he going to be able to make it stick coming through there? They're too wide. They're putting a bit of pressure. Oh, and you can see that behind him is Greggy Barber sniffing and petrol and trying to get underneath as well. Martin's done a great job taking the inside line with a little bit of overlap.
Still banging.
He's maintaining that overlap.
Turns.
Oh, he's maintained that overlap, and there was contact between the two of them. And there goes Mr. Martin, and Matty Keane keeps going. He has called that in, but Greggy Barber in that process as well has got himself around Matty Keane and got the job done too. But here comes Adam Hughes taking the... Oh, you look at the pace Hughes has got. Mid-corner pace is crazy from Hughes. Look how much he catches up. He's got to virtually back it off each time.
Yeah, just when
He's
Keane's
got
got
to
damaged
pace off.
as well too. I'm not quite sure. Something looks a little cosmetic on there, but obviously. And Dion again, Headington, he's in the background. He's like, oh, I'm back in the same thing I had last time. I'm the leading AM driver, and he's right on the tailpipe.
Yeah. Hughes has just done the fastest lap of a 1:56.93. So doing a great job there. Hetherington, mate, he is just going through the paces and just doing all the right things and keeping out of trouble. And if he can keep onto the back of these boys, it's going to do him a world of good, because he's got Brad Coates, who wants to recover from what he from the drive-through he had to do for fuel from the first race. So he wants to get some critical points back.
And remember too, in the AM, Dion wants to get a sweepy so he can maximise his points in that for the final race of championship, if he'll have enough, of course, to try to take it for the AM championship. But
Bottom screen, mate. You've got Brandon Levin having a go there, and Andrew Martin on the inside line under brakes. Levin's trying to recover from the spin he had earlier on with the contact. I can't even remember who it was with anymore. My brain's his favourite, but it looks like he might have this done under brakes. Ferrari's out wide, right up against the wall, just barely keeping off the wall from touching, and Brandon Levin's got that done nicely through there. 928 requesting tow. Nicky Martin. He's in a spot. This could be a safety car, mate.
This could be a dangerous spot here. But the thing is,
I'll go to the main screen.
The thing is, the drivers, or you can see on the track map, they're... Oh, it's busted too. Listen to it.
Yep, safety car has been called. Yep.
Right.
There he is. He is Cactus. Well, we'll get a chance to have a look at the incidents there and what happened to Nick as well. But we had some incidents there with, I think it was Keane and someone else earlier on.
Yeah, this is Curtis. So we'll go back to the start of the race.
Yep. Run with Curtis at the moment. There's
hit from behind.
Oh, Brent Wassell's got into the back of him. It's unstabilised his car a little bit, but then he's driven into the side of Hodgkinson by the look of it. So that will be on Curtis. I think that was Hodgkinson, wasn't it?
I think it was Hodgkinson, yeah.
Yeah, Hodgkinson, yeah.
You can have a look here.
There you go, there's Callum.
And then bang.
Oh, you know what? It's sort of, that's good. I'll leave that downstairs, because that also looked like Hodgkinson and the car that was on his left sort of come across the corner. But the passing car has got to always yield as well. And the passing car was the car from behind. Look, he's gone in there Yahoo style, Brent.
Yeah, I think he caused a little bit of the concertina effect there too. But I mean, it's the first corners, isn't it? That's generally always going to happen.
Yeah. Just see Hamish Curtis' rear end just wobbling around there as well at that time. So here we are at the moment with Johnny Gallen.
I think he's going to drop it on the exit. Yeah, he will. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just lost it here. Oh, and Brandon Levin must have done a code brown, because Gallen was spinning in front of him.
I think he might have, yeah.
Yep. So that's unfortunate.
So he's going to see him spin, and he's going to. Well, that it indicates to me that you're copying that driver's racing line and not your own.
He's like, yeah. He was like, "Where am I going? Am I going to hit him or not?" So that's unfortunate for those two. So there's nothing involved in that either. So that was good. We saw.
This is Ray Oliver, and gets
here. You go, Ray Oliver. He's on the inside line.
of Nick Martin.
So he's done all right there.
And that's a tag there.
Or the question's going to be, did Ray live in enough room?
Oh, he moved forward there as well too, and just about, yeah.
Yeah, the question would be, did Ray leave enough room on the outside there or not? I think it was touch and go. I think it would be a racing incident. There wasn't a lot in there. Here we got Matty Keane. Oh, did Nicky go around on his own, or did he get helped?
No, he got helped, I think. It looked like it for sure.
Yeah.
And then there was Andrew Proctor. And what's Andrew done here? This is going to turn straight. Yep, there. So.
Yeah. Who's that turned into Proctor?
We'll quite see.
Well, there you go, ladies and gents. That's unpacking of the first few laps.
And then Nicky Martin again, I think, had another
required.
moment with the damaged car. And this is what's brought out the safety car.
This is what.
Yeah,
Oh,
whoa.
downshift or something. Oh, look
Must
at
have
that.
been.
Whoa, rear end's locked up.
Have a look. Yeah, I think you're right.
Can you plug the engine? Did it react like that? Looks like a rear end lockup. Whoa, that's 3 full rotations.
Yeah.
She's cooked, mate. All right. Safety car will be going in, and then we'll have a 20-minute sprint on our hands. We've still got, this is the way they're sitting at the moment, ladies and gents. We've got Dougie Gowans, who was leading out there by a substantial amount, about 3 seconds. But he will have a bit of pressure on him now. He's got Thomas Sonny Cena riding behind him, his teammate, who hopefully can do some blocking for Greggy Barber, who's behind him. Then we've got Matty Keane and Adam Hughes. I'm surprised Adam Hughes hasn't got further up. He's got Matty Keane blocking him at the moment, and Keane can make that car as wide as a bus when he wants to. Hetherington has got himself up into 6th place. A cracking drive tonight, Hetherington. He would be one of the drivers of the night so far. Brad Coates in 7th, James Solani in 8th, Ray Oliver 9th, Adam Mueller in 10th. Adam's on track. Dean's got himself up into 11th place. A great bit of work there by Dean. Then followed by Brent Wassell. Brandon Levin is on a recovery run after his self-spin. Andrew Martin will get a grip in 14th. Greggy Johnson 15th. Ash Glover in 16th. Eamon Johnson in 17th. Callum Hodgkin 18th. Johnny Gallen recovering from his spin in 19th. And Andrew Proctor 20th. And Hamish Curtis 21st. I'm not too sure if Nicky Martin's out there. He may be back out on track, but we are live, ladies and gents.
Dougie's gap's all neglected now that he had, isn't it? So he's going to be under massive attack, I'd say, from Greggy Barber and Hughesy at some point. As soon as we're going to see Dion go around.
He has gone round and lost that position in a big way. Cold tyres, probably assuming, from the few laps they've done. But Matty Keane has still got his elbows out with Hughesy behind him. Hughesy's got the pass done on the inside line. What a slingshot through there. It was like Matty Keane was standing still in that AMG. That was crazy bit of pace from Hughesy.
Really using the track limits as well, too, as you can see from Hughesy. Yeah, Dion,
like
was it?
Really struggling with that car in some corners.
Barb's, I think it was Barb's and might have got... So this is Barb's.
Pressure on Selena. Tommy Sonny Cena in front of him.
Yeah,
he might have put the brakes on to avoid contact there, and unfortunately that's got his rear end around. And then you can see Brad Coates, Solani and Gallen coming through behind him and avoiding contact through there.
Brent Wassell.
Brendan Levin.
And
beautifully tucked in underneath Wassell.
Yep.
Brandon Levin is driving like crazy these last few years. Oh, Wassell's rear end is wiggling everywhere. Oh, Levin has taken advantage of that beautifully and taken that spot nicely. Now he's on the back, ready to go. He's got Dean.
Yeah.
213 is called something. That's Andrew Proctor is called something. Not sure what for. He's Levin on the back of Dean, mate. 2 teammates coming through. He's having a bit of a look. He doesn't know how to take Dean at this point. Will Dean.
Dino swings out. That's the thing. He's waiting to see because it's Muller up the road there. So
yeah. Dean won't yield to a teammate. There's no way. I can tell you that from experience.
Here's Barb's on the back there of Dion. Now, Dion's been having fun with these guys, but, I mean, as long as he's leading that AM class, but then again, that's the gap he has, isn't it, between himself and Adam Mueller. So, I don't think he's just going to make it that easy for Greg Barbs to get around.
Yeah, not at all. Not at all. He'll keep the elbows out as much as possible. But Barbs is next level. He's a very clear driver. He'll be assessing, corner line and everything like that. Where he's fast, where he's not.
There's a 10-second penalty on lap 1 for car 928. That's Nick Martin.
Yep.
I think Levin just got past Dean. In fact, Dean's just gone off wide there and allowed a few cars, so Wassell's through as well.
Well, he's fighting out of class there. Oh, he's let Brent Wassell pass, who's in his class. So he's got Adam Mueller, Hetherington in front of him. So maybe he's just living to fight another day. But look at Wassell go. He's really pushing that Mustang. He's getting it out wide. A different race line to Levin. Having a look at it, trying to get through. Levin under brakes, done a cracking job getting that car around and keeping it in the right spot to avoid contact. Definitely need some more graphics at the back of that car, Steve. But I've also got down the bottom screen, we've got Adam Hughes chasing down Thomasani Cena and Matty Keane chasing him down. So the great little battle packs coming through there. Then we've got Solani, Barber and Hetherington as well. So we've got a few little battle packs forming at the moment.
Halfway through the race as well too. Approaching that 15-minute marker pretty quickly.
That is loving this AMG at the moment. And look at this, Will Wassell go under brakes with Mustang. We know it can do it because we've seen what Adam Hughes can do it with this Mustang. He's got it dialed in though, so he completely set up the wall like out there. It looks like Wassell just kissed the wall a little bit and left his autograph on it.
Greg Barbs, fastest man on the last lap. We're seeing Coates and James is up 12 positions in this race now. He's all on the back there of the AITX Revolutionary Racing.
With the penalty there made as well.
And the thing is, Barbs is right behind him, and he's the quickest man on the track too. So he's the only man in the 50. Well, himself and Dougie in the 56s. Everybody else is in the 57s or higher. So I think James knows he's got to get a move on here and get past Brad Coates quickly. If he doesn't, or he's going to be under a massive attack here from Barbs.
Yeah, Hughesy just lost the rear end then coming over the curbs as well. So he's really pushing that car hard. Levin's got himself a slow down, so he's got Wassell behind him at the moment. I might put my camera on exciting for a bit and see what that brings us up. Oh, too wide coming through there. Look at them come through. Great bit of work from Greg Barber. Oh, does a nice job on the inside. Oh, he takes Coates as well.
Yeah.
Beautiful work on both of them.
Wow.
Oh, crack a bit of work.
Oh,
nice
no.
driving. Oh, no. Was that contact from
it was.
It was. Coates?
Yeah, Coates and James got into each other, and James just can't move. He's got to stay on the brakes, which is exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, he can't. The grid is so close.
He can
he's got nowhere
back up
to
there,
go.
of course, and just get off the racing line. But yeah, that was definitely the contact between both of them there. What a move, wasn't it, from Barbs, mate? 2-for-1 special. There he is. Barbs just says, I'm coming, one way or another, boys. And then these two just get into each other there. I think he gets on the rumple strip there, and then bang, just takes the back there of the 901 Lamborghini.
So James has called that in. So I'm assuming they must. Oh, he's standing still too. Who's knocked him there?
I think it was just a little tap at the front. I don't think he was too much damage, thankfully.
I think that was Dean.
Yeah.
Car standing still, bro. What are you doing? Question I've got. The question that I was going to state. Hang on. Glover having a bit of a nice little run here with one of the Martins. Martins have got it done. Oh, that's Curtis. Great bit of work. These boys have got to do something different about their cars because they're all three identical. Just so I can tell them apart a little bit. Beginning of this series, James Solani was showing some amazing pace in that Lambo, really up the top 5 a lot of the time. And as the season's gone on, it looks like the car's come away from him a little bit because he's now, the rear end's gone on that one, the contact not due to his fault, but he seems to be falling out of the top 10 a little bit more.
Fair enough. What does that say on the front bumper there for a second? This is Hughes. He's now the fastest man on the track in the 56s as well. Right on the back there of Tommy. And I think he's going to look for an overtake up the inside there. And, well, Tommy's not giving it up. Not at all.
Isn't.
He's fighting it.
I was about to say, is he going to give it up or not?
Well,
So,
what
Tommy,
he's doing too is that, but the more he can hold him up, the more he can help his teammate Dougie up the road. Because Dougie's got that 3 second gap. But Hughes is obviously the quickest driver on the track, so that's they're aware of that. But the more Thomas can hold up Adam Hughes here, the more he can help Dougie win this race. So that's clever teammate play.
100%. And it looks good too. It looks like it's a good way to learn your racecraft too. Fighting with one of the fastest boys around in Iracing, a very accomplished driver in the GT3 series. Actually, very accomplished in anything he drives. The bloke's a bloody weapon. As you can see the bottom screen, have a look at the queue of cars coming through there, ladies and gents, all battling it through.
I think that even with Adam Hughes clear, unless they can start really breaking those early 56s, he's going for it down the inside here now under heavy braking. Will Tommy do a swing around? I don't think he can actually. Couldn't get the acceleration out of the corner, so it puts Hughesy up into 2. Now Hughes is unleashed to catch Dougie. Dougie has also set some good times, even though his last lap was a 56.4 invalidated. But now I think Hughesy, if he wants to catch Dougie in 10 minutes, he's got to start doing early 56s here.
Yeah, he does. Dougie's his pace is pretty good. Like you said, a 49. Now he's unleashed. He's got
he's got to shave half a second per lap. You can see the damage on Keen's car there to the right. I think he might have had a bit of damage.
Yeah. But great bit of work all the way up and down the field at the moment. Some really good battles coming through in the mid-packs as well. Boys are keeping it real all the way through. I'm just going to take the bottom one down to...
This will be an overtake send here, at least under heavy braking now. To the left. Keen's going to stay on that racing just inside the middle, go defensive. Going to have to force Barbs around the outside here.
Barbs is not going to have it.
Yeah. Good defensive driving there for Keen. That's where you got to park the car.
That's the bus he's driving right now, mate. That's an AMG 25-seater, 26-seater for sure, the way he drives that thing. He's taken as much of the curve as well, so he makes sure he stays as he's exiting out. He's staying central on the track when he's exiting out, so that way that Barbs can't get a run on him and get a gap in there. So doing that, he's blocking it out all the way through. He's got it out there. Barb's having a look at it. He's got a bit of a draft coming through. He's down the outside line coming through, but we've seen this inside line being very safe as well. He's got the overlap. He's got it done. He's kept him behind him, so great bit of driving there. If I can see, have a look at that. He's kept it nice and clean into the centre as well.
Almost in pit lane.
20-point race penalty. That's Hamish Curtis coming through. He's taking it around there. Which side's going to be the safe side? Now, he's got the outside line. Barb's is having a look, but Keen's got the inside line again. And you watch him come out of that corner central, take him line. No, it looks like Barbs might have it done through here. They've got to give each other space, and they have. Beautifully done. They both know the rules very, very well, but looks like Barbs has finally got it done. Keithy just left a little bit too much space before that chicane, which gave Barbs the nose through there. So that's it, ladies and gents. Dougie Gowans is now at the mercy of the OPR team. They have got 8 minutes to catch him at the moment, and Adam Hughes is 2.5 seconds, nearly 3 seconds off from behind Mr. Douglas Gowans. But one of the faster boys on track is now on the hunt as well, Greg Barber, but Barbs has got to catch Thomas Sonny Cena. And
Hughesy just set the fastest lap on the last lap at 55.7, so he's in the 55 club. That's where he needs to be. It is invalidated, however, but this means he really pushed the track limits to get that one. However, that's the pace that he needs. He got that gap to 2.3 seconds over Dougie. Dougie had that lap earlier, responded as the fastest, but that's because Hughes had to deal with the traffic there with Tommy, so... Hughesy needs to continue on those 55s now. And that's one thing to catch, mate. It's another thing to overtake. So
this is true as well.
7 minutes. It's going to be a tough ask.
We've seen a fair few penalties come out tonight. Solani just got one then as well. So there's a few being dished out in this race, all affecting the ladder positions, not the grid positions.
Ooh, the gap's down to 2 seconds now between Hughes, 1.9 actually, so Hughes is absolutely hammering here.
Oh, Brad Coates copped that penalty just then.
Yeah.
She read the wrong number out. It wasn't 2901, it was 299. So Brad Coates has got himself a 10-second penalty. That'll give that'll change things around for Brandon Levin at the moment. Brandon Levin, who's going to change
quite a few people too.
Yeah, Sonny Spina is the next Pro-Am up there from him, so a bit of work to be done through there. Bit of bouncing across those curbs. Have a look at the battle here. The pace from Brandon Levin at the moment is really fast. Oh, nearly did the over-under. He thought about it, had a look at it. He didn't quite have enough overlap to make it stick and push him out there. But the corner speed of Levin at the moment,
that's wide, mate. Just keep it
washed
on
it
there.
out too far. But he's opened it enough to get an impact coming through this next corner.
Gap from Dougie to Hughesy's down to 1.7. Time is. I mean, it's going to be. I think Dino's had a moment too, mate. Did he?
Yeah, he has. He's crashed.
Yeah, Dino has. Is he in unsafe? No, it might be
Right
okay.
there.
Geez, the last thing
Gonna try to
Dougie
get
needs
it back.
right now is a late race caution. That's for sure.
Yeah, 100%. With less than 6 seconds to go, 6 minutes to go, ladies and gents. Some minor points are still battling, but your bottom screen you can see Dougie Gowans and having the chasing down car of Adam Hughes following him down the back straight.
1.5 now too, 1.4. So he's definitely chipping
he's
away.
making some time on him. Yeah, he's making some time on him there. It's not all over on Red Rover.
I do hope he catches because it'll be an absolute excitement.
All to the
To
end.
the end. Yeah.
Levin on the inside there of Coates. Done a beautiful job there on Coates. Got it done nice and clean as well.
Maybe
So
Coates.
good on him.
Yeah,
Good
here we
on
go. Curtis as well too on Hodgkinson.
Yep.
That's right up into the.
Hodgkinson's taken it out wide, left him a lot of space. He hasn't got the power coming through. That Ferrari has come through that corner beautifully. Hamish Curtis is no slouch in that car either. He's got himself a lot of pace in that Ferrari. But we know what Hodgkinson's like. He will not give it up. He's got a bit of a toe here. Will he have a look on the inside? No. He's not far enough underneath him at all to make an impact.
Yep, 1.2 to the lead now too. That's going to be about a second after the next minute or so, down to a second. That means that Hughesy will start getting slowly into that draft of Dougie's car. That'll I'll start bringing him on that bumper pretty quick.
First car to drop into the 55s. He's just did a 155.71 in his hunt down the bottom screen.
We shaved a second off that last lap, and Dougie, he knows that. He needs to shave at least a minimum of a second.
100%. He has got it down to 1.18 at the moment. So the fight is there. The chase is there for the final spot. We've got Dougie Gowans, Adam Hughes, Thomas Sonny Cena. Sonny Cena and Greg Barber. Barber is got a bit of work to do to catch Sonny Cena. He is 2 and a bit seconds off as well. So I think that that race maybe have run its course at this point. But let's have a look who we've got. Thomas Sonny Cena, the Pro-Am leader. He's got Brandon Levin in 6th. Then the highest up there, Dion Hendrickson and Adam Mueller. Teammates fighting for the AM position.
And Hughes is caught. He's now in the slipstream, Dougie. So this is a bit of pressure. We've got Brent Russell's around too. So Brent has, wow. He's just off the racing line. Should be okay. Well, kind of is.
Yep, he's still active. The car doesn't look that flash anymore, though. Is he going to get it out of the way? He has just got it out of the way as he's scraped some more of that car off.
So here it is, crunch time for Dougie. He's got to hold off. Hughesy, the fastest man on this track by far, is coming thick and fast. Dougie knows one thing on his side, my friend, is the time. He knows he's got 3 minutes to hold off Hughesy, and he's got this race win. Hughesy says, I've got 3 minutes to try to get past Dougie. So
has everyone got enough fuel this time? Has everyone made an error?
Well, hopefully they learned their lessons from that dress rehearsal we had earlier. That's why you do your rehearsals, even though it was an official race.
Very true. The meat pack is having a bit of fun there too. We've got Martin, Johnson, and Glover going for it at the moment.
Look how wide Dougie's taken the racing line there, and usually doesn't take too much of that track out there.
So as we are sitting at the moment, ladies and gents, we are down to the last 2 minutes of this race. We'll see the white flag come out soon. We've got Dougie Gowans leading them out. Adam Hughes in second place. The battle is hard for these boys. 7 seconds back, we've got Thomas Sonny Cena fighting it out with Greg Barber. Barber is having a bit of a tussle there. He was 2 seconds out before, so he's caught him up big time. So this is the final position. Final pole position is being fought out on the bottom screen at the moment. You can see Gowan's trying to break the toe at the moment. Hughes has got in underneath him. Is he going to make it come through? He is touching side by side. Looks like he's gone over the side. Oh, he tried to open him up, but oh my goodness, Adam Hughes has got it done.
Wow.
Not the smoothest of passes, but he's got it done, and Dougie Gowans is there in second place. So now we've got Greggy Barber hunting down Thomas Sonny Cena to see if he can get that final position, as you can see it on the top screen. I'll take that bottom to the battle at the bottom. Barbs is having a bit of a look here, big time, underneath this young Thomas Sonny Cena, who is one of our admins for the Super Formula Lights. And ladies and gentlemen, we are on the final lap. Final lap, you can see Hughesy on the bottom screen. You can see the final podium position battle on the top screen. Hughesy is taking it away. He's already pulled out 6/10 on Dougie Gowans, but Gowans not going to let it go. He'll keep the pressure on. He knows that Hughesy does occasionally spin this car. So if he gets the pressure on, maybe he can push him into a mistake.
That's all he can do now, really, isn't it? Yeah.
It is.
Here's his pace.
All she wrote, as they say. So at the moment, we have got in the pros Adam Hughes, Dougie Gowans, and then Greg Barber 1, 2, and 3. In the pro-ams, we've got Thomas Sonny Cena, Brandon Levin second, and Callum Hodgkinson third.
Whoa, that's from downtown.
Oh, under brakes.
You're not going to stop that, Bubs.
Oh, he's outbroken himself. Oh, no.
Yeah.
His race line has let him down. He's outbroken himself, and that's it for the podium position,
And then
ladies
look at
and
this too.
gentlemen. Where is
Whoa!
Oh, no.
King goes
Bit of
around.
contact there. Bit of contact there in the mid packs. Where is our race leader?
Coming down the back
He is
stretch.
not far from coming through and taking this round out. The penultimate round, ladies and gentlemen, feature race. The first race was taken out by Adam Hughes, and now Mr. Hughes is out there a full second leading. Thomas Sonny Cena has got himself a great little battle there, and he is dispatched Greg Johnson. Johnson outbreaking him. Greg Barber, I should say. He was outbreaking himself. Ladies and gents, here he is crossing the line for the feature race of the Warren Brown GT3 SRW Challenges. Adam Hughes brings it across the line in first place. Second place, Dougie Gowans. And third place coming across the line now is the SLM Academy driver, Thomas Sonny Cena, as he wiggles his AMG across the line. In fourth place, the OPR Gamma Flare driver, Greggy Barber, brings it home in fourth place. And then followed by Matty King, Brad Coates, Brandon Levin from Team SRW. Dion Hetherington brings it home in eighth. Adam Mueller, as he crosses the line, brings it home in ninth. And here's Callum Hodgkinson from the OPR team bringing it home in 10th place. Andrew Martin takes it home in front of Ash Glover to bring it across the line. The two cars very, very closely matched. And there you can see
Gallen.
Adam Martin, Johnny Gallen and Hamish Curtis coming across the line. Looks like
He's
Gallen
got damage too.
is
He's just
fluttering
creeping.
across the line, maybe
Yeah.
fuel or damage. Then we can see Greggy Johnson, Proctor, Wassel, Sinkovich, Martin, Johnson, Solani, all crossing the line for a fantastic run of the penultimate round at the amazing Miami Grand Prix circuit.
Yep,
Mate,
that's
that
the
was a
fun too.
very fun race. Very fun race.
I was surprised to how Hughesy got past Dougie essentially on that one lap, isn't it? That fight that he had. Really, Dougie. Maybe we'll talk to Dougie, but maybe just went a little too defensive there to try to hold off Hughesy, and Hughesy capitalised on that one.
156.3 and a 156.58. 155.58. So nearly a second, 8/10 in pace faster. Mr. Hughes was in those final few laps. So absolute bloody machine. I'm kind of sick of talking to him, mate.
His results.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. These are the results of our feature race tonight and the penultimate round at the Miami GP circuit. We've got Adam Hughes from OPR Gamma Flare Sim Racing. Takes out the top spot and the first race as well with some amazing driving and pace. Dougie Gowans holds out to take out second place and does a stellar drive all the way to the very end. And the young fella, young Thomas Sonny Cena from the SLM Motorsports team, brings it home in third place. The hard charges tonight was Adam Mueller up 12th place in the feature. Dougie Gowans led the laps by 13 laps of this race. Fastest out on track was Adam Hughes with a 155.58 for his team. Pole position was good old Douglas Gowans. And the rest of the grid looks like this. Greggy Barber brings it home for the OPR team in 6th place. Maddie came from SLM in 5th. Brad Coates from Brad, I'm really sorry, I forgot the team again. Revolution Iracing again. Steve, lock that in your brain. And then we have Brandon Levin coming across the line for the Pro-Ams for Team SRW. Theon Hetherington takes the AMs tonight, only by about a second off Adam Mueller, who had stepped into the Shadow Realm for the first feature. So we've got Hetherington in 1st place, Adam Mueller in 2nd place. Callum Hodgkinson for the Pro-Ams in 10th, and 3rd outright for the AM, Andrew Martin. Ash Glover brings it home in 12th, Johnny Gallen in 13th, Hamish Curtis 14th, Greggy Johnson 15th, Andrew Proctor 16th, Brett Wassell 17th, Dick Mitch 18th, Nicky Martin 19th, and Eamon Johnson brings it home in 20th place. James Solani unfortunately had an off night tonight in 21st place, Ray Oliver as well. And a big thank you to Mark Cochran and Stephanie Piccoli for running the proceedings downstairs and doing a cracking job as RC tonight. So we should have Hetherington in there. He is in there. Solani. Cena was a Pro-Am, isn't he? So then we've got Pro-Am, and then we've got him as 3rd as well, and Gowans and Hughes. So that all works out very nice and tidy. Let's bring them in, because we want to get Mr. Biggles to bed early tonight, and I'll try not to make these too long, buddy.
Yep.
Because you have got a big night ahead of you.
I know.
Ahead of you. All right, let's bring it in here, ladies and gents. Dion Hetherington from the PR team, the Pelicans on the Porsches, doing a cracking job there and bringing it home for the AMs. How are you, buddy?
Very good, mate. How are you?
Not too bad. How the hell's this track out there, man? It looked like a lot of fun to drive.
It sure is. I love this one. It's a little bit slipperier than what I've been practicing this week, but it's still fun.
A lot of fun. How was the crowd out there? And a lot of 2 wide and 3 wide coming through this circuit, because there's enough room on a lot of these S's and chicanes for 2 cars to come through. How are the battles coming through, mate?
Oh, I got pretty lucky, to be honest, and just ended up in a pretty safe spot in both races. I let a couple through in the second race and then just tried to keep the position.
Doing a great bit of work. Good old Mr. Mueller as well. Didn't do too bad behind you as well, coming in. What was he, about a second or so up the track behind you? A lot of the boys from the Pelicans on the phone, in the Discord, having a bit of a chinwag during the race, giving each other advice.
Yeah, a little bit, mate. We're always talking, always sharing tips, always giving each other a hard time.
How was the fuel in the first race? Because we saw a few people hit the pits in the first race, probably under fueling. How were you for your strap?
No, I was carrying plenty. I think you needed about 53 or something. I chucked an extra 5 inside heaps.
That's what I usually do. I usually put at least another lap or two's worth just in case, because I know the way I drive, I burn through fuel. Well, Mr. Hetherington, cracking bit of work out there, mate. Penultimate round of the season at Miami, so some critical points out there for the season battle, mate. Who gets you out on track and supports the Pelicans, mate?
Obviously, I need to thank the wife and family first, and then all the guys and team at PER. Our new sponsors, of course, Pacific Ford, Maroochydore, and all of our trusty older sponsors like Edge Holiday Units, Majors Garage for the setups, One Shot Pest Management, Track Racer, 8 Rivers Photography, and our partner, W Energy Drinks.
Excellent, mate. Well, you've got a few people out there shouting out for you in the chat. So the boys are all watching. Ryan, Peter Pav, and I'm not sure who the other one is. I think that might be Banksy out there, mate. So cracking bit of work out there, mate. Congratulations on a class win tonight and a pretty good drive, mate. You stayed out of trouble, did all the right things tonight. So keep it going, mate, and good luck for the final round at Spa, brother.
I'll need it. That last round I missed cost me some points in the championship, but we'll give it a good crack.
Oh, definitely. You never know what can happen in Spa, mate. Someone who's out there leading could just have a dismal run into an enduro. So we will definitely see some title challenges change and a lot of points in the enduro series as well when we're out for an enduro. So a little bit point structure is different as well. So anything can happen, mate. Anything can happen. All right, congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Down Hetherington brings it home for the PER team in the AMS class for our penultimate round at Miami. Thank you, Down, and good luck, mate.
All right, thank you. Thanks for putting a good show on.
Cheers, brother. All right, let's bring him in, the young fella. Man, he talks more than me. He's the only one on the grid that can flap his gums more than I can. I'll tell you what. Bring him into the room, Mr. Thomas Sonny Cena from the SLM Motorsports team, not the Academy. He got promoted last season, and he has done a stellar job bringing it home in third place outright tonight and taking the Pro-Am top spot. Mr. Thomas Sonny Cena, how you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. Pretty good. Pretty tired, but good nonetheless.
How was it out there, man? You were involved in a few little battles out there with the PER boys and with Brandon Levin, Ray Oliver, even the Martins were up there as well. Nick at some point too. How was it out there, mate?
It was tough to say the least. You know, we went into that race thinking that the rear engine cars were just going to be mega overpowered. I didn't really expect to be anywhere near the top 5, but I think the Merc works better than we initially hoped, so I can't complain with that. But no, it was great fun to be back up the top. I'm not usually up the top with these things, so it was a nice change. I'll say that much.
Oh, someone's put out Levin is a pro, not a Pro-Am. Okay, thanks, Super Crusher. we'll fix that up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's okay. But mate, Thomas, driving's getting faster, mate. You're getting a little bit better at putting the elbows out as well, I noticed, because you did not make it easy when Husey was coming through.
No, I didn't roll because, you know, Doug was in the lead and I wanted to keep Doug in the lead, obviously, you know, because it's Doug. I like Doug. But I didn't want to do it at the risk of my own race. So because I always knew Husey was going to catch me. I think that was always, you know, just an absolute must. It was always going to happen. So when he got there, I just said, "Look, I'll give him some space. I'll give him some respect. I'll fight him, but I won't fight him to the death because I think, you know, regardless of what I do, I think he's always going to get past." So
yeah, cracking work. But before Husey got there, you had to fight Barb's off as well, and then there was that point where Barb's missed his braking point, and I thought you guys might come together at that point, but his thing shotted past you, and you went under it and went for it.
Yeah, no, I saw Barb's coming. I knew he was on that last lap. I knew he was either going to go for it in that corner or on the final corner. Yeah. And I knew from the battle with Husey and from Mr. Coates in race 1 that it's actually better to be on the outside for turn 9 because it gives you the inside. So I thought I won't go all the way to the white line. I'll give him a car's width so I can hang it around the outside. I didn't expect him to completely miss the corner. That was sort of like a nice bonus. But that was my initial plan, was to just hang it on the outside, which then becomes the inside and hopefully keep the place. But the fact that he missed the corner was very bueno. I'll take it.
Well, we got a message in here from Mr. Proctor. His head is also getting bigger. Don't make it any bigger, please.
I don't know what he's talking about. That's a whole load of BS.
little bit of inter-team banter. I love it. So great bit of work out there, Mr. Thomas Sonny Cena. Who gets you out on track and supports you in the SLM Motorsports team?
Oh, you know, it's SLM. It's the whole team. It's Matt Painting Company, SLM Painting, because if it wasn't for them, then there would be no team, and there'd be no Matt, and there'd be no me in league racing. So it's a big thanks to them, and then just a big thank to everybody who's on the team, because a lot of us think that it's a couple of us who make us quicker, but we all learn from each other, so everyone makes everyone quicker. So I want to say a big thank you to all of them, because it wouldn't be possible without all of you. So thank you.
Excellent work out there, mate. Cracking work. And keep it going, buddy. And ladies and gentlemen, that was Thomas Sonny Cena from the SLM Motorsports team, bringing it home for the Pro-Am tonight in third place. So cracking work, mate. Good luck for the rest of the season.
Cheers, ladies. Have a good one.
Thanks, brother. All right, let's bring him in here, mate. We've got the OG, the original guy, Mr. Douglas Gowans, who
Hey, guys.
he had Mr. Adam Hughes breathing down the neck, and his young cohort down the bottom just didn't have it in him to hold him for a few more laps, mate. That's all you needed.
Look, it was always going to be hard to keep Adam behind. You know, a 7K IR driver who's a specialist at the GT3. What do? You know, you fight. You go as hard as you can, and you fight the best you can, but as clean as you can. And you know, it was always going to be a tough ask to hold Adam back. He's just too good in the GT3s,
mate. Safety car starts, rolling starts is your thing at the moment. All week you have pulled away on the restarts and got yourself a fantastic lead. Just looking at it there now on the screen, you ripped out like about 7/10 straight away. You're just picking the right spot, the right place, aren't you?
Yeah, well, that's right. You know, I mean, coming through the final corner, you know, I mean, I'll go then because everyone else still has to navigate that corner. You know, you got to be smart about where you do your restart. You know, what's the sense of waiting to the line because everyone's right up your muffler, so to speak, at that stage. And you know, you got to try and take every advantage as you can. And of course, with both Greg there and Adam, you know, I need to try and create a bit of a gap. I was spewing with that safety car.
I thought you were.
I was, mate. I was. Yeah, I was ropeable. Matty Keen's in the background of Discord saying, "Just breathe, Doug. Just breathe. Take a breath." I'm like, "Oh no." Anyway, it is what it is.
Well, I'd assume that Matty Keen's experience in telling people how to breathe, he'd probably go.
Yeah, I know, right? He's just gone through it. Yeah, but no, fun race. I mean, good track for the GT3s, really nice flowing circuit. Good high speed, a good technical section. I was just talking with Adam about it, and he really enjoyed it. So I'd definitely love to come back here in the GT3s. It was fun.
I'd like to see a full enduro here or something like that because I just think it'll be a great battle, great fuel strats and like that.
100%.
The two wide coming through the S's, you know, it's great driving, and I tell you what, the skill level and the respect on track is crazy. 3 wide cars coming through, and occasionally you get a little bit of touch, but apart from that, that's all it's really been, just minor touches here and there, the incidents. But I tell you what. A lot of fun to watch, and Mr. Douglas, another podium at the top step, mate. You just, for someone who's taken a step back and not going to do much more racing, mate. What the hell's going on? You're just getting faster and faster.
No, I don't know if I'm getting faster or faster. Yeah, I'm pretty well around about the same. I guess I'm just trying to get the racing in whilst I can. You know, there's going to be a time where I won't be able to. So.
Yeah,
enjoy it while you can. Absolutely.
Yeah, this is true. Proctor's asking out there if we do a full enduro, can I change cars? Well, we have got enduro next round at Spa, so you will be in the same cars. What are your thoughts, mate, with your little beast at Spa? What are your chances, mate?
As good as what they've always been, I guess. If I finish the laps, you know, I mean, in the top 5, I'd be very happy with that. There's some great drivers there. You know, Matty Keen, James, obviously Greg and Adam, Brandon when he's not doing silly stuff. There's some other good drivers out there too. If they hook up a lap, they got good pace. So if I get a top 5, I'm happy with that. You know, I love my little Chevy. I reckon it's a good fun car to drive. So I look forward to every GT3 race.
It looks pretty sexy out there on the track, mate, as well. And I think the top 15 in this grid, any one of them, anyone could take it on their day. We've always seen someone else, just depending on the track and the characteristics. So it's pretty.
Yeah, cool. and then you have some tactics that can come into play, especially with an enduro. What's the tyre wear like? What's the fuel strat like? Does an incident happen? Is there a safety car? Did you pit at the wrong time? All these type of things. So
chances a few safety cars at Spa might be on.
Yeah. And that's why endurance racing in the GT3s is such a fun thing. I mean, I won't lie, it is my favourite form of racing.
Well, keep your ears open because I've worded the boys up. We've got a 5-week gap between the end of this season and the season start. There could be some special events coming up in between. At least 2 I've spoken to the boys about. So awesome. Keep your ears open for that. There could be maybe an hour or 2 racing or or maybe more. Who knows? Depending on how brave we get. But Mr. Douglas Gowans, unfortunately, not the top step tonight, mate. Who gets you out on track and supports the SLM Motorsports team?
Yeah, obviously all the SLM boys, always got to thank them. They're a great bunch of guys and we have a lot of fun together. I want to thank RC and you guys in the broadcast booth and, who's running the cameras in the background tonight. Of course, always the drivers who turned up to race and Sud Speed for all your racing apparel and SLM painting and maintenance down there in Melbourne, Victoria.
Excellent, mate. Congratulations, dude. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Douglas Gowans from the SLM Motorsports team taking out the second step tonight for the feature race. Good luck, Gowans, and we'll see you next week, mate.
Thanks very much, guys. Bye-bye.
All right, let's bring him in. The unavoidable, mate. We're kind of sick of hearing this guy's voice. He's in here bloody all the time. He might as well get him a bloody mic and a chair beside me. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Adam Hughes from OPR Gamma Flare Sim Racing takes out the feature race and the opening race tonight with a cracking bit of work in that Mustang.
Cheers, boys. How we going?
Oh, not too bad, mate. I tell you what, it wasn't made easy for you tonight. You had a bit of work to do. Couple of 2 wides and 3 wides, and even Barb's getting in the way occasionally as well.
I think Barb's had more pace than me in the first race, and I was going to apologise to Dougie before in the green room, and he and I come together at turn 1, lap 1 of the first race, and I had nowhere to go, so I want to say sorry to him before, but yeah, just first race was a bit hectic, and second race was pretty much the same as well. Just Mustang had nothing in a straight line. It got hot. Mustang had nothing, and then once it got cold or cooler, it started to come back in the line again, and it was easier. But yeah, just the hot temp killed me. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, I noticed the rear end when you were coming out of some of the curves was sliding out a little bit on you, and it was getting a bit shaky. But you like a loose rear end anyway, so what are you complaining about?
Well, I want to be able to keep it planted and drive through, not be seesawing on the wheel and having right hand down everywhere. That's a preferred method anyway.
Mate, what are your thoughts on this track and the 2 wides for the S's and some couple of really close battles through there?
I like the track. I was a legit hater. I thought, no, this is just another cash grab track. I think it's crap. Not a fan. And I've driven it. It's actually really fun. It's enjoyable. It's busy, but it's fun.
It looks like it. Looks like there's a lot of space for 2 wide battles. You could pretty much do it nearly the whole track apart when you're getting to the underpass and all that sort of stuff. But some great places for passing. Good heavy brake zones too. You did a lot of your passing in the brake zones. Very clean, mate. I'm just watching that one here on Dougie. Yeah, it was like you cut him underneath him and he had nowhere to go, big time.
Yeah, he blocks. I thought, if I go under him again, I can make sure I can get past him, but he can't, block against. He already made the move, but I thought there wasn't going to be enough room against him in the wall, but there was, so I sort of just got lucky and, just try to make it pass and make it clean for him and I, and obviously try not to hit him and vice versa and go about our day, I guess. So, no, it was good. He made it hard originally, and obviously he had his teammates, Matty Keane and Tommy, behind him, and Barb sort of worried me up that they're all teammates, so I thought they were going to make it a bit hard, which they did, so fair play to them.
Mate, they just needed to work that little bit harder. They just needed a couple of more seconds up his sleeve because it was down to the last 2 laps, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, and honestly, the track temp was 46 degrees at the start of the race, and then by the end of it, it dropped down to 33, 32, and that's what I said. Huh? The Mustang just come alive again. I was able to start lapping the second half quicker again. So that made the difference.
155.58 was your fastest. That's cracking pace out there. The only one that was close to you was Barb's, and he was literally 1/10 in pace behind you. So he did a 68, you did a 58. So very, very fast. You boys are the only ones in the 55s. So great bit of pace for OPR tonight. So take your hat off to it. Barb's a little bit unfortunate, missing his break point there on something seen. He just overdrove it a little bit, I think.
Yeah, he ran out of fuel on the first one too. He had a shocker tonight. He ran out of fuel on the first one and made it the second. But yeah, the poor bloke was too focused on Tommy and not the braking marker. Poor guy.
Well, that's all right, mate. It makes for action for us and makes us have a little bit of fun. It was a great viewing and it was a great race out there. Who gets Mr. Adam Hughes out on track, mate, and supports the OPR Gamma Flare Sim Racing team?
Obviously, you gents again. Obviously, race control to Stephanie for tonight again. All the boys at One Performance Racing. Motec for being on board. Gamma Flare as well for being a huge sponsor, as well as Motec. Simrigs.com, Melbourne Performance Centre. Night Rider Designs, Palmerston Bakery, and pretty much the rest of the team for just the general help and set up work. And a shout out to Reese Archer as well. So I'm sure he'll love that.
Excellent, mate. Well, cracking bit of work out there, mate. Ladies and gentlemen, our current season leading champion takes out the penultimate round, both in the first race and the feature, Mr. Adam Hughes from OPR Gamma Flare Sim Racing. Well done, brother, and good luck for the final round at Spa.
Yeah, cheers, boys. I'll see you in a fortnight. I think I'll have to be present and actually be a few posies ahead of I think I'll Matty Kane to win it. He's still within touching distance, unfortunately.
And we got some mega points for the Enduro as well. And we
Yes,
know that
definitely.
Mark can spit you out the other end, and with one fast repair, it could end the total fight very, very quickly.
yeah, not wrong. I'm trying to avoid that, so let's avoid that.
Well, fingers crossed, mate. Fingers crossed. Ladies and gents, Adam Hughes, our current title leading champion. Take care, brother.
Cheers, guys. Thanks.
All right, Biggles, this is how it finished, mate. We had Adam Hughes, Dougie Gowans, Thomas Sunny Cena on the top step. The top of the pros was Hughes, Gowans, and Barbara. And in the Pro-Ams, it was Thomas Sunny Cena first for the Pro-Ams. Callum Hodgkinson brought it home second for the Pro-Ams. Let's flick that screen over, see where the next Pro-Am was. Andrew Proctor, all the way down in 16th. So a bit of a gap there for the Pro-Ams. But in the AMs, we've got Dean Hetherington bringing it home in top spot. Adam Mueller in second spot after being sent to the Netherlands. And then third for the AMs was, as it flicks over, 60 minutes, Andrew Martin. So great bit of work there by Andrew Martin. Hopefully these boys are all ready for Spa, because it's going to be an absolute cracker. I'll do all my points analysis for next round and we'll see who can do what and who can do some title points and who's got what points available, and we'll have a bit of a chinwag about it all. But we are at Bar next fortnight, ladies and gents, the 14th and 6th. Like, subscribe, hit the notification button so you don't miss the racing. It'll come up automatically and you'll know where we're out, mate. Mr. Biggles, any last words before we go to bed, mate?
Oh, that's it. Thank you. It was a lot of fun. Looking forward to the endurance race there in Spa. That's going to be a cracker. And it could switch things around a little bit in some of the championships, so I'll have to keep a close eye on those points. Not obviously for Adam Hughes. I think he's already going to wrap up that Pro Championship, but keep an eye obviously on the Pro-Ams and the Ams and how close that might be coming down to the finale.
Yes, definitely will be going down to the final straw. If you're out there and you love what we do, please support the people that support us. Reach out to Grib Industries, the home of the V8 coffee table, but not only the V8 coffee table, they've got JDMs, they've got Martins, they've got Ferrari engines, the guys are doing some spectacular stuff out there. Please support them like they support us. Shunt Sceneries, if you are into the flight simulator world and you need to pick up two of the New South Wales, Queensland-based airports, reach out to the boys at Shunt Scenery. They've got them available for purchase. Phoenix Driver Development for all your Gen 2 and Gen 3 V8 supercar setups and training. Reach out to them anytime. These boys are spectacular at what they do, one-on-one or in a team atmosphere. Reach out to Laz or Rian and see how they can help you. They also do setups for the cars too. If you can't get a hold of them, reach out to me and I'll put you into contact with them. And then the legends, they are the Warren Brown Tools. They have been an amazing support of the sim racing world and have continued to be. So please support them like you support us. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank to all the drivers for coming in all week. We've had a lot of really big races this week and it's been spectacular. And thank you to all the viewers for supporting us too. Like, subscribe, hit the notification buttons, and good night from us, and see you on Tuesday night for some more V8 Super.